Hello everyone, I'm Teacher V. I'm a mathematics major. Today I will teach you how to solve the mean absolute deviation of the given data. But before we proceed to our lesson for today, I will present to you our objectives. At the end of the lesson, the student should be able to first, identify the distance of the given data from the mean. Second, solve the mean absolute deviation of data through group activities, and the third one is appreciate the importance of absolute value in real-life situation. Before we proceed to our lesson, I have here a picture of planets on its own orbits and the sun on its center. We're going to measure the distance of every planet from the sun, and you're going to answer the questions I will be giving to you. So first question is, what planet is closest to the sun? So the planet which is closest to the sun is Mercury. And the second question, what planet is most distant from the sun? So the distant or the farthest planet from the sun is the Neptune. And the last question, what have you observed about the distance of planets from the sun? So based on your activity, I measured the distance of every planet from the sun, and their distances are all different. They have their own distance, they are different on each other. Let's start. Our topic for today is all about the mean absolute deviation, or our MAD. I will be playing a video and you're going to watch it until the end and try to analyze what is the video all about.
MAD. The mean absolute deviation of a data set is the average distance between each data value and the mean. Add up the ages of a 5-member student choir. 4 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 12 equals 40 years. Divide 40 years by the number of students, 5. The mean is 40 divided by 5 equals 8 years. Find the absolute value of the difference between each data value and the mean. 4 minus 8 equals negative 4. 4 units away from 8. Drop the sign. 7 minus 8 equals negative 1. 1 unit away from 8. Drop the sign. 8 minus 8 equals 0. 0 units away from 8. 9 minus 8 equals 1. 1 unit away from 8. 12 minus 8 equals 4. 4 units away from 8. Add up the number of units away from the mean. 4 plus 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 4 equals 10. Divide 10 years by 5 students equals 2 years. The mean absolute deviation is 2 years. So the mean absolute deviation is 2 years younger or 2 years older than the mean of 8 years. The mean absolute deviation of a data set is the average distance between each data value and the mean. MAD.
After watching the video, what idea or knowledge you gain from the video? Next question, how can we calculate the mean deviation? And the third question is, what are the contents of the third column? And lastly, how can we compute the mean absolute deviation based on the video given? I have here an example of finding the mean absolute deviation of the given data. Here are the data: 3, 6, 6, 7, 8, 11, 15, and 16. You are going to follow the step by step in finding the mean absolute deviation of the given data. We have here a table of the mean absolute deviation, and we had 3 columns. On the first column, we had the values. Second column is the value minus mean inside the absolute value, and the third column is the distance. So first, we are going to write the value or the given data. The given data are 3, 6, 6, 7, 8, 11, 15, and 16. We're going to get the mean of the given data. In getting the mean, we're going to add the values 3 plus 6 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 11 plus 15 plus 16 divided by how many data we have. We have 8 data. So 72 divided by 8 is 9. So our mean for the given data is 9. The given values, we are going to subtract the mean, which is 9. So each value, we are going to subtract it inside the absolute value. So first, 3 minus 9 is negative 6. Inside the absolute value, it will become positive 6, and that is the distance of the first data. Next, the second value is 6. We're going to subtract 6. Subtract 9 from 6. It will be negative 3, and inside the absolute value, it will be positive 3. Next, 6 again. 6 minus 9 is negative 3. Inside the absolute value, it will become positive 3. 7 minus 9 is negative 2. It will become positive 2. 8 minus 9 is negative 1, and it will become positive 1. 11 minus 9 is positive 2. 15 minus 9 is positive 6, and 16 minus 9 is positive 7. So how will we get or compute the mean absolute deviation, or the MAD? So the distances are 6, 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, 6, and 7. We're going to get the sum of the distances. 6 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 6 plus 7 is equal to 30. So that sum, which is 30, we're going to divide it by the number of data, which is 8. 30 divided by 8 equals 3.75, or 3 75 hundredths. So our mean absolute deviation, or the value of the mean absolute deviation of the given data 3, 6, 6, 7, 8, 11, 15, and 16 is 3.75, or 3 75 hundredths. To summarize, the steps in calculating the mean absolute deviation are: first, find the mean of all values. Second, find the distance of each value from the mean, where you are going to subtract the mean from each value. Ignore the negative sign. And third, find the mean of those distances and interpret the result. What do you think is the importance of absolute value in our daily living? Do you have any experience wherein you commit mistakes but still you gain lessons? That's why, according to Dalai Lama, in order to carry a positive action, we must develop a positive version. So that's it for today. So I hope you learn all about the mean absolute deviation, and I hope I share a lot, and I made it easier as you calculate the value of the mean absolute deviation.